Hey, Steven, good morning. How's it going, man?
Man, it is going fantastic.
I wanted to say something about this video series that we're doing with the tip jar wallet. This is not financial advice. We decided that we're going to use these funds instead of our own to be doing demos. So some of the things that we're doing with our funds is more in the purpose of showing you how to use the tools rather than telling you what you should do. I mean, 1,000,000% you should not do what we tell you because our situation is different, or like each person's situation is unique. And I want you to learn to use the tools, but tools, like the fact that you know how to use a drill, doesn't mean that you bring a drill to the kitchen. And when you
And
want to
try that
make
with
a
your wife and let me know
hole,
how it
you
works out.
yeah, like
My
if you know how to make holes, then you need a drill. But if you're gonna chop a sweet potato, then you need a knife. So this is no different. This is just different tools, and tools are appropriate at specific times. And you're the only one that can make those decisions. So
I think
don't.
the fun thing about it is the strategy aspect, right? So we're bringing in, we want to encourage you guys to not just think about the strategies we're giving you or strategies we talk about, but can you build on that strategy? How can you maybe make that strategy better? These are all meant to be starting places, not finishing places on anything.
Correct. And I think that the strategy, same. We're wanting to make these videos. So right now we're talking about our thought process around those strategies, but same, it does not mean that that strategy is appropriate right now for everybody in the space.
I think that's kind of funny you say that because one of the biggest things about making these videos with this tip jar wallet was I'd said that, I wanted to kind of do it sequential because of the fact I want to see not just, the evolution of the chain visibly, but also our evolution of our thought processes. Because as we grow further into this, we are going to evolve in how we look at this and how we discuss this. So it's going to be a massive evolution of the chains and ourselves. So I'm super excited. But yeah, this is definitely not financial advice. These are just descriptions of tools, showing you how to use the tools. And I hopefully, especially in this video, because I'm a big, I mean, this tool here is so undervalued. I can't say it enough. I'm just so shocked that people aren't really noticing this thing just yet. But when it does take off, it's going to be epic.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other part that I want to say is that these tools are not to make a killing tomorrow. These are tools that, if this goes well, they're going to be here for a very long time. So I think we should think about yeah, like the overview of what is being built and what's the potential, and that's part of what we want to discuss in these videos. And yeah, looking forward. I think that there's two kind of people: the people that expect other peoples to pump their backs, and then the peoples that are getting involved. And everybody has a role. I don't think everybody should be building, or everybody should be testing, or everybody should be risking, but we all have to do our little part into making these tools work. And I think that that's the super exciting part about this, is like growing with the tools and being part of that process. And yeah, some tools will work better than others for sure. Like, this doesn't mean that because we like Cyclo is going to be the one for leverage forever and ever. So
Yep.
just, yeah, I think that there has to be a mindset shift in crypto in general. Uh, we can't expect just to take and not give anything. And by give doesn't mean necessarily money, but we all need to put some of our energy, and that energy might look in many different ways. For some people, it's making videos. For some people, it's joining podcasts or spaces. For other people, it's actually buying and putting money at risk. But my thought is that if I'm making money, I mean, maybe putting some money here for me, that's like, okay, that's the cost of making business. And that way, sure, I can make money and other people can make money. And then if everybody's making money, then we're all good. And I think that that's one of the most important parts about why we want to make this content, is that we can create a strong community that allows us to grow together. Because if the Flare DeFi ecosystem is healthy, then that means that everything else around it is going to be good as well. This is like the economic backbone of this blockchain.
I think you're 100% right. And I think, like I said, I think one of the things that made me laugh really hard was, you say, each person has their own role to play. And 100% people don't need to be doing everything we do. There's no doubt they don't have the time, the energy, or the want to. I mean, we run into a lot of barriers. I mean, I lost, you know, several thousand Flare, when I was doing the perps and investigating that tool, right? But I was willing to lose those. You and I had talked back and forth about it, and how to manage that risk, and what I was discovering and how I was going about it. So definitely, this is even the stuff we're showing you now, we might find an issue with later. It's just part of the learning process of the tool as we discuss them.